Chicago. Chicago.
Dear foreigner, welcome to my city. See the bright light skyscrapers with the pretty perfect skyline postcard from a city, and we still on the drive for construction, keeping busy. Always bear down on the blue and the windy. Can't forget the Bulls, red and black run the city. Chicago, fire in the sky, Wnba, White Sox and the Cubs up in Wrigley. Got a couple rings like I played for the Blackhawks. Always on the ground when my feet hit the asphalt. Dedication, hard work, and preparation. Never giving up to reach the goals I've been chasing. When it goes down, I'ma be the main attraction. Better stand back when the cameras start to flashing.
King Kong ain't got
how the game
on
goes. Crowd goes wild, cause you know who they came for. Michael Jordan, D-Wade when I'm scoring. Great Walter Payton, John Tays when I'm enforcing. You already know I had to make an anthem. Shot-town in the building, and you know what it stands for. Chicago, it's the city of the win. Clock runs down, we gon' grab another win. Chicago, known for the skyscrapers, big city, big lights, and we all about a paper. Chicago, ain't another city like it. Ride down Lakeshore, see newcomers all excited. Chicago, I'm in love with my city. I'ma rep it till I die. Seize up if you with me. Chicago.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Yeah, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, my family of the internet. Welcome, come on in as you coming in to the hottest podcast on YouTube and the coldest brother that's on YouTube to run it. Yeah, man, what's up, welcome to the, morning review with me, the gingerbread man. This is an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's up, K-Sap? What's going on with you, man? Listen, shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Y'all, listen, the WNBA is here, and it is back, and it is strong. When I say strong, I did not miss watching one game. I might not seen a couple of them live Saturday, but I went back and I watched each and every game so that I could talk to you about the details of each and every game in its full entirety. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of people that played two over the weekend, and we had, a few teams that only played one game over the weekend. But we're going to discuss every single thing that has happened and transpired over this whole entire weekend with the WNBA being back. I was just excited to say that, hey, man, we are in the new form. Yeah, man, everything looked good. You know what I mean? First of all, I want to say good morning. Good morning to my baby, my big girl. Good morning, always here. You know what I mean? She be trying to keep me on. Big girl, I was only 5 minutes late. Ain't you get 15 in the them people world. You get 15 on union time. Yeah, man. Good morning, King. I appreciate you. Good morning, Omega. My brother, Brian Lewis, always on. Man, listen, man, I love you, Brian Lewis, man. Straight up, man. I was talking about you and Brother Robert and Brian Allen Hines and Brother Nate with my wife, man. And I appreciate y'all always holding me down, Dennis and Jabari and Troy. I talked about the brothers that just had held me down along with the sisters, and I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I just wanted y'all to know, you know what I mean, that, when you start off with anything, a business, anything, you always need your brothers to help you build. You always need your brothers to help you build. And y'all have been that for me. Each and Michael White, all of y'all You know what I mean? You need your brothers to help build with you, but it ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. I say it again. It ain't nothing like James Brown without a woman. And I want to say happy Mother's Day continuously, you know what I mean, to all of the sisters that I missed or was not on the show or the podcast over the weekend. Happy Mother's Day. I'm going to continue to say that loud, you know what I mean? Say it loud because, of course, my mother not being here, I always think about my mama. I always will love my mama because she was my favorite girl. Y'all heard the song. You know what I mean? Me and my mother relationship was intact. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted everybody to know that, hey man, I appreciate y'all helping me build this channel. Because this channel is going somewhere. And y'all the ones that's pushing this channel, sharing this channel. Hey, my baby ADP. Yeah, I hope you had a good Mother's Day yesterday, y'all, sisters. You know what I mean? So I would say this weekend, y'all, we got to see a plethora of games, man. And I enjoyed myself. I really did. I enjoyed watching the WNBA unfold the day of Friday, and I enjoyed the entire weekend and watching how these ladies progress. And then I really wanted to see them earn their money. You know what I'm saying? The ones that was, you know what I mean, talking about, hey, I need this and I need that. I wanted to see how they was gonna play. And then, of course, I got to see the superstars play. Also, I got to see the superstars get out. You know what I mean? I got to see them do their thing. And we will have to say that as we continue to watch the WNBA grow, I can clearly have a testimony of saying the people showed up and showed out, y'all. Look at those crowds. Look at the crowds. Look at the people. I mean, God, dog, the people showed up and showed out. Yeah. For him, that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna have that's something that I'm gonna add, big girl. I appreciate it. I'm gonna talk to you off camera. Also, like my people like you, ADP, and all y'all, what can I do to improve? And then, of course, when I hold panels, I definitely gonna give them a time to talk because we can go, you know what I mean? We can actually go on and on and on, but be kicking knowledge too. You know what I mean? He be kicking knowledge. He just don't be on here being foolish though. He be on here kicking knowledge. But definitely everybody get a chance. And like I said, as I grow and you guys sharpen me and continue to help me build this show, you're gonna love what's going on. But let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. The first game that I watched was the Connecticut Suns and New York Liberty. The Connecticut Suns and New York Liberty went at it for the first game that I watched and put my eyes on Friday. It was a beat down. It was a beat down. What's up for Lon, my main man? It was a beat down. Hey, y'all go over to Falon show and ADP and y'all subscribe to them people if you ain't and show them some love, man. Because some of these people, man, these are my friends, and I love them, and my brothers and sisters that I love, man, very much. How they've been helping me in the fight, and KSAP and all of us, you know what I mean, in the fight to put Angel Reese, you know what I mean, definitely up high on the pedestal. When they try to knock her off, some of my brothers and sisters go over there. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. You know what I'm saying? New York Liberty went out and slaughtered them babies. They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to do them babies like that. You know, the Connecticut Suns put my baby niece Mero on Stewie, and Stewie, y'all, we got to talk about Breanna Stewart. Breanna Stewart came out on her first game and let everybody know on notice, I'm going for the MVP. Oh, so y'all gonna disrespect me and not put me in the MVP talk. Oh, y'all think that I done fell off or something, huh? Yeah, I mean, Breanna Stewart said, y'all must have thought that I have fell off. RC, what's going on? I see you up in the building. Good morning. Breanna Stewart said, y'all must have thought that I fell out. But New York Liberty has shown dominance, total dominance, early on in this WNBA. And the two games that we got to see the New York Liberty, I mean, God, dog, they've been putting on a thrashing, and they mean business. You know what I mean? Poor little Nisa Mero, she tried to do whatever she could do, but no. And then, of course, Marine Johannes, she came out, and she's the second star because, of course, Sabrina Ionescu is on, you know what I mean, the bench, her and Satu. So I was trying to figure out, y'all, how was they going to get this done? How was they going to get, you know what I mean? I thought that they was going to have a little slow start because, you know, they was hurt pretty much everybody got hurt players. You know what I mean? Hurt stars or hurt, you know what I mean, pieces to their offense. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people play on the off season and some of these other players play overseas. You know what I mean? I hope that get better. I hope that does get better. But, you know, I know one thing, Marine Johannes is not no joke. She has arrived to the chat, y'all. Marine Johannes has arrived to the chat, and she she letting y'all know she ain't trying to take a seat to nobody whenever they come. They have to still consider Johannes actually being a piece of that starting lineup because Marine Johannes has joined the chat and she mean business. Not so much from JJ over the weekend. Jackwell Jones, you know, had a good showing. She had like 10 points in this game, 5 rebounds, but Stewie had 31 points and 10 rebounds, a double-double straight out the you know what I mean, straight out the barrel. She was like, listen, man, okay, I hear you, but y'all gotta keep me out of that situation where y'all not mentioning my name on who gonna be MVP. She's sick of it. I'm telling y'all. She like, oh, I'm the most decorated player outside of Asia Wilson on this thing, and I got more championships than all of these people. And y'all gonna have me not in the MVP conversation? I beg to differ. So New York beat the Suns, the Connecticut Suns, 106-75. The Mystics game, I really like that Mystic first game with the Toronto Tempo. You got to see Sha'Carri Austin earn her million. You got to see Sha'Carri do Sha'Carri things, and she had proved to us. Remember, I said some of the ones I wanted to see who was talking that talk. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see how they was going to respond. Well, Sha'Carri Austin was one of the ones that I was talking about. And Sha'Carri Austin, by no means have fell short to get approval by me. I think that Sha'Carri Austin has earned her step on. You get what I'm saying? She was phenomenal at the end of this game. She hit the free throws in the clutch moments. I mean, but can I say it, y'all? Can I say it, y'all? I know y'all be like, hold on, bro, Claude. there you go. You going too far. You know, you with your glazing. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, I told y'all my baby was going to translate. And I remember having conversations on certain people podcasts I would not mention, but on certain people podcasts, I remember having a conversation that Sonya Citron was going to be her when it came to the WNBA. I said that when Sonya Citron get to the W, you're going to see exactly what type of pro, because she was playing in the system. Of course, you're going to be able to see what type of pro she going to be. And I think that she going to be one of those Swiss Army knives like she is in college. And it's going to benefit her when she get to the WNBA. Listen, you saw Washington on the second game that we watched beat the Toronto Tempo, and Sonya Citron came out with 26 points. She was 9 for 12 from the field, 3 for 5 from the 3-point line, 5 for 8 from the free throw line, two rebounds, 2 steals, 2 blocks. I mean, come on, a stat stuffer. Listen, a court representative of her team. The Mystics came out on their first game and had a night. For Toronto, we know that Marina Mabry was doing Marina Mabry things. You know, Marina Mabry, I think she has a great game, y'all. Let me keep it real with y'all. Marina Mabry can play basketball. But my problem with Marina Mabry, she be one of those players that continues to be up in the face of the referees. The referees gonna make bad calls. Leave them people alone. They gonna do whatever. Yes, say your say. Say that, oh, this wasn't a foul, or this you was wrong on that, and keep on going. But I mean, trying to sit there and a call is a call. The call is made. Go to the next play. You know what I mean? She don't have a short memory when it comes to getting calls called on her. I just think that Marina Mabry could get better at that, but she's a lightning bolt in the bottle. I mean, Marina Mabry could shoot the hell out of the ball. She is a complete, you know what I mean, assassin when it comes to doing that, and she rough with it, and she don't care. You know what I mean? She don't care who feeling she hurt. What's up, Kelsey? I see you up in the building. I see you up in here. Hey, my mama June. Happy Mother's Day again, my baby. Brother Will is in the building. Come on in. Hit the like button. I see you, Eagle. Yeah, so Marina Mabry didn't have such a bad game. And, you know, she actually did well over the weekend, except for that last play. It kind of got muddy in the water. Like, you know, that turnover at the end of the game, it kind of was like, I don't know what the hell type of play they was running, and it kind of got muddy. Brittany Sykes had 14 points in the game. She was 4 of 18, not a good shooting night. You know, she was pretty much silent. She was trying to spend her time trying to calm Marina Mabry down. I don't know if that threw her off or not. I was like, damn, because every time you got to see Brittany Sykes, she was going over to tell Marina Mabry, calm your goofy ass down. Let's talk about Golden State. Can we talk about Golden State? Golden State has left off where they, you know what I mean? They start off where they left off, and that's being a complete powerhouse. Natalie Acosta, as much as I criticized her, as much as I don't like the way that she handles business, you know, when it comes to the players, I have to say that Natalie Acosta, she put belt to ass this weekend. And Seattle Storm was the first one that she put belt to ass to. I mean, she went nuts. You know what I'm saying? In her coaching against the Seattle Storm's Coach Rom. I mean, I know y'all like, look at Brooklyn with these graphics. Listen, Natalie Acosta is a genius coach. I really do like the way that she coaches. Don't get me wrong. I like the way that she coaches. But the Valkyries have to come out and perform. And they coach is one thing, which she don't want nobody to be a bigger star than her. I get it. I get it. You have some of those types that do not want a superstar on their team. They want players that's going to play like a team, and nobody outstands nobody. Well, on this team, she can't avoid that Janelle Salon is a star. Janelle Salon the whole weekend and showed up and showed out. I mean, the first game, Janelle Salon had 20 points. She was 7 for 16 from the field, 5 for 11 from the three-point line, and 1 for 3 from the free throw line. But listen, Janelle Salon is a star. I mean, she was shooting. This weekend, Janelle Salon was shooting the heck out of the ball. A French player, of course, came over here and making a name for herself. Janelle Salon is definitely a big-time player for the Valkyries. Gabby Williams had a silent night. You know what I mean? She was silent, but she added 7 points. But Gabby Williams was the one who Natalie Nakasa was real big on to bring over there, because the defensive aspect, her and Kayla Thornton together, you know what I mean, are big defensive players, and their names was built on that. Kia Stokes also looked good over the weekend. She didn't do too much, but she was there. She was a rim protector, a blocker. She had 3 blocks in this game. So Kia Stokes leaving the Las Vegas Aces kind of beneficial to the Valkyries for them not being a smaller team. But I'll get to the last game that was played last night, because Letitia Amir, she showed up and showed out last night. But I would say Veronica Burton still going to be the solid piece for this team. She makes this team go as she go, and Veronica Burton is a tough point guard. She don't turn the ball over too much. You know what I mean? She's very accurate. She got a high basketball IQ, and she don't care about all of the hoopla. Kaylin Chen in this game scored 14 points. She was 5 for 10 from the field, 2 for 3 from the three-point line, and 2 for 2 from the free throw line. So Kaylin Chen also showed up in this first game against the Seattle Storm. Pretty much what we expected from Gabby Williams and Kayla Thornton. For as the defense was concerned, they always show up and show out. Cecilia Zeladazzini had a medium game, a mild game. She only had 8 points. So they had 3, 4 players in double figures in this game against Seattle Storm, and it was a good game. I also got to see Flage and Dominique Malunga first time being together with each other, and they didn't do too bad. Flage had 12 points. She was 3 for 12 from the field, 3 for 7 from the three-point line, 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Not so bad for her first outing. Not so bad. You know, the rookie, she was not, Flage was not timid. I like that. Flage Johnson was not timid in this game, and I like that Flage came out and she was on, you know what I mean, on her business, trying to get the W, but it didn't work out that way. Dominique Malunga had 21 points in this game, a dominant Dominique. At the end of the game, she was 8 for 15 from the field and 5 for 9 from the free throw line, 0 for 2 from the 3. Zaya Cook, I told people, you know, people was like, oh, Zaya Cook ain't that good. She ain't. What? Zaya Cook is, first of all, I know y'all be talking on my case about game, you know what I mean, the Gamecocks. I get it. I know I'm a Gamecock glazer. I know, you know what I'm saying, but I also know that real players is real players. And like I was telling y'all and going crazy about Raven Johnson, Zaya Cook is also one of those players. In this game, she had 15 points. She was 5 for 12 from the field and 2 for 3 from the three-point line. She did well. Lexi Brown didn't know what Lexi Brown was doing in this first game, y'all. Y'all could tell me. I don't know what was happening with Lexi Brown. I don't know. Y'all tell me what was happening because I couldn't figure it out. Lexi Brown looked horrible in this game. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. This is what it is. We saw Jade Melbourne. She lost a tooth. She just plays hard. She chipped her tooth on the court with a, you know what I mean, going for a defensive steal. She handed her tooth off to somebody on the side of the bench and kept going on with the game. What a tough player. She's a tough player, somebody to watch. You know what I'm saying? I think that these players on the Seattle Storm, the young intern is very, very good. But, you know, for this first game, they did not come out with the W. The Valkyries overpowered them with an onslaught of shooting, an onslaught of defense, and it got ugly towards the end of the game. Saturday, we got to see the Dallas Wings play the Fever. Oh, boy. They've been going off all weekend from this one game, chat. I can't tell y'all a lie. Y'all been seeing how the internet has been going crazy. The YouTubers, the Caitlin Clarkers, the Caitlin Clarkers have been going nuts. Listen, since they lost Saturday, they have not shut up. They won't. Some people say they're not going to support Caitlin Clark no more. Some people, the Clarkies say, trade her now. They say, trade her now. We did a whole show last night on Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese last night, and it was a good show. Y'all go get the playback on that show last night. We had a great show about Caitlin and Angel. It was a great conversation, and we was just talking about how the progression of the WNBA, which gave me ideas, of course, of this show and this morning and what I'm talking to you guys. But I'm saying, man, I'm saying, can we say it? Can we keep it real around here in the building? Can we, listen, can we talk about facts over feelings? Can we actually talk about basketball? Can we keep it real in the building to my real people in the back? Yo, check it out. Those of you that did not know, that Caitlin Clark in this game shot 38.9%. And Paige Beckers in this game shot a solid 80%. Starting the year off the way she left it and being last year rookie of the year. Of course, Sonia Citron was giving her a run for her money, but by far, Paige Beckers was a ready-to-go guard to come into the WNBA. I mean, come on, y'all. Come on, man. The Clarkies were going crazy over the weekend. I know y'all was like, shut the heck up. God. Oh, they just lost the game. And God, Lee, I've never seen a bunch of people, crybaby people, crying. You know what I mean? Oh, it's Christy Side's fault. It's Kelsey Mitchell's fault for shooting too much. She shoot too much, even though she's scoring. Even though Kelsey Mitchell is scoring. Even though Kelsey Mitchell is the best player on the team. Oh, it should be Caitlin Clark should have all of those points. It shouldn't be Kelsey. What? Leah Boston act like she not going to protect Caitlin Clark. It's another year that Aaliyah Boston not protecting Caitlin Clark. And she done went back to phase 1. These people here are so silly with what they say. What's up, Skull Brian Nation in the building? Listen, y'all, I'm just saying, man, look, keep the main thing the main thing. Dallas Wings edged out the Indiana Fever 107-104. And in this game, we got to see Jessica Shepard. We got to see Alana Smith. We got to see Arike Ogumawale, my favorite player, you know what I'm saying, outside of Baby Page on the team. We got to see Odyssey Sims earn her spot and let everybody know why are y'all signing Odyssey Sims to a training camp contract. I don't, and not just signing this young lady to a straight out contract, because Odyssey Sims is a baller. She been a baller since she been in the WNBA. Yes, she been on losing teams. The LA Sparks was not that good. She went over to the Fever last year and balled out. And they was like, wait a minute, who this girl? Who this girl? Who this girl? No, she been here. They got her. Odyssey Sims was on the couch last year, and the Indiana Fever needed guards because Caitlin Clark was hurt. Okay, simple as that. Ari McDonald went down. Now, Odyssey Sims got a chance last year when she came. Listen, Odyssey Sims can run an offense. Odyssey Sims is a good scorer. She's a point guard that can get to the basket because she can create from her dribbling skills and don't have to push off. Don't have to push off. She can still create with her handles, tween, round, side, tween, cross, and go in. That's just Ari McDonald. She been had this game, y'all. A lot of people is surprised that Ari McDonald is showing up and showing out in these games. She had Caitlin Clark in the beginning and the start of this game and was playing solid defense. A two-way guard that is a point guard and can play defense. What else could you ask for? So Odyssey Sims in this game, she had 20 points. She was 8 for 11 from the field. She was 2 for 3 from the three-point line. And of course, Odyssey Sims showed up and showed out and showed why she need to get moneyed up on the next contract, because this was a 1-year contract. So Odyssey Sims is not going to fall out. She betting on herself. So next year she could get, a lucrative contract coming next year. I don't want to hear. I believe that Odyssey Sims, I hope that she does not get injury, but Odyssey Sims is a good, I ain't say nothing about no Ari McDonald, T. Camilla. I said Odyssey Sims. I was talking about Ari McDonald played last year for the Fever, and when she went down, Odyssey Sims came in. That's where you probably heard that. T. Camilla, what's going on? Get in the chat and hit the like button. You always coming in at the end of what I'm saying, question and stuff. Anyway, with your fan, look, I appreciate my baby niece because she be pushing back and be like, let me see. Let me see, what you doing, that we got to make it right, okay? Hey, shout out to T. Camilla. Hey, y'all, so we know that Dallas received 2 big pieces from the Minnesota Lynx. 2 big pieces. And the 2 big pieces that they received from the Minnesota Lynx that did not step back, because these girls had to be in cahoots and on the phone with each other. They had to be like, yeah, girl, I ain't coming back. Sure, Reese ain't giving me my shine enough, and we ain't won yet. So I want to go to a team where a leader, we going to get over the hump. She ain't made it happen for us. I don't know if that was said. I'm just saying that's what it looked like to me. I'm just telling y'all, it looked like that to me. I ain't being messy or nothing, y'all. I'm just saying, light bright, didn't get it done. And Light Bright, you know what I'm saying, is out with an ankle sprain. They was like, how are we going to do this? And Light Bright is going to be out. And then the load going to be on us for the rest of the season. It don't look good. So Jessica Shepard and Alana Smith jumped ship, and they went over to the Dallas Wings. Jessica Shepard looked really good in this game. You got a big that can play the 4 and 5, rebound, get it off the rim, go coast to coast with it, and lay the ball up. Jessica Shepard is not just a feasible big, she is an exciting player also because she also is tough. Jessica Shepard is tough. She had 13 points in this game, and Alana Smith didn't I don't know, man. Because that mask, I believe that Alana Smith is getting thrown off. I could say that I do like Alana Smith. She got a good game. She's a big that can play the 4 and the 5. She can shoot the 3 ball. She got a mid-range shot, and she can play she a 3-way player when it comes to offense. She's a 3-way center. You don't get too many of those in a W. JJ, you know what I'm saying? JJ is a 3-way center. You know what I mean? BG turned herself into that. BG was all boards, rebounds, and dunks. I mean, playing up underneath the basket at one point. But BG turned herself into a big that got some game that can shoot from outside. But Alana Smith didn't look like she knew what was going on over this weekend, y'all. I'm just saying, I'm keeping it real. Arike Gumawale was the leading scorer in this game. She had 22 points. She was 8 for 15 from the field, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line, and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. It is what I expected. It's what I expected. I keep telling y'all, just because a player has been injured most of the year, that don't mean that player fell off. Arike Gumawale she is healthy. She is one of the best players to play basketball in the league, in the WNBA. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, and I'm gonna shoot it straight. But what we got to see was Jessica Shepard do the 9 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals. You know what I mean? They go with that. And Enrique Gumawale had one rebound and 5 assists for their play. But let's talk about Baby Paige. Baby Paige is one of the most knowledgeable youngins to play this basketball game in the WNBA. She takes the shots what's needed. She don't do a lot of launch padding. What they accuse Arike Gumawale of, oh, Arike shoot too much. She shoot too much. Well, she didn't have a team. And she didn't have a teammate like Paige Beckers. Yeah, y'all gonna say, well, she had Shatu Sabli. Well, Shatu Sabli is a big, okay? She can play 1 through 4, all right? But Shatu Sabli was not the piece. It got to be the right piece. It got to be somebody to help Arike go, you know what I mean, come up off them screens. And y'all saw Arike Gumawale not have to handle that ball. We know that Arike can handle the ball. She got great handles. People was like, how that's gonna work? She ball dominant. And how I mean, what is it? They gave Paige Beckers the reins. They gave Paige the decisions to hit the people that are open and to be able to run this offense. Baby Paige Beckers is definitely somebody that I appreciate. A youngin coming in, Paige Beckers is that youngin that came in right away, knowing her spots, knowing where to shoot, when to get it done. She's been like this since she didn't enter the league. She was like this in the USA play, in the international play, and she's like this to start the season off. What a good game about Paige. Even when she was fouled at the end, Marina Mabry, pay attention. You can learn something from a youngin. Did y'all see the play where Paige was knocked down in the last seconds of the game, and they said that the ball went out of bounds, but she clearly was fouled? She didn't complain to the refs. She just threw the goddamn on ball back to the ref and kept on going. She kept it moving. She didn't argue with them because she knew what they was on. She knew what the refs was on. I'm saying it, and I'm gonna say it loud. They were trying to ref this game so that Caitlin Clark could get the very first win at, that's right, the Indianapolis, courthouse for the Indiana Fever. It didn't work out that way because Baby Paige said, I beg to differ, and we gonna come on out with this W. Yeah. So shout out to Dallas Saturday. That was a good game. They aced out the Fever. Y'all know I be hate watching. And if the Indiana Fever was very serious about winning this game, y'all, no, I'm not buffering. I think it's you with your Lumina 4, Brian Lewis. Don't be, listen, you got, see, Brian Lewis got about 7 minions on top of his roof with Aluminum 4 trying to blame my internet, and it's really his internet. So y'all, Brian Lewis diabolical, and he don't want to say that he using the next door neighbor's internet. I ain't trying to tell on you, Brian Lewis. I'm just saying, you shouldn't be having people on the roof, especially when it rains. I mean, you need to cut it out and knock it off and give them people a chance to come up off of your roof. Talking about y'all want some sandwiches and some water. Brian Lewis, you diabolical for making them people work like that. Y'all, but seriously, y'all, Raven Johnson was not used. Raven Johnson was not used in this game, and they paid for it. Raven Johnson should have been at the end of this game. I don't care about what name that Caitlin Clark has. Raven Johnson, if you're going to play Stephanie, if you're going to play Raven Johnson, play her in the right times. That's the only thing that I disagree with Stephanie White and trying to stick with the popular demand, because I know she was in the Fever. She was in the Fever Stadium. She didn't want to hear the Clarkies out there because the Clarkies be booing, y'all. My cousin was in that crowd. He said when Caitlin Clark would get out the game, the Clarkies that was there was booing. He said he knew it was a different, because my cousin, staying in Indianapolis. He said he knew it was not the Indianapolis Fever fans because it wasn't a big chant. It was just coming from certain sections. It's certain sections in the stadium where the Clarkies gather together. It's just the truth. The ones with them Iowa jerseys on. I mean, he was giving me the whole layout. That section where you see, you go to a section or an Indiana Fever game, which I'm not, never, as long as this girl is playing. Anyway, Indiana Fever game, it's a section where there is an Iowa Hawkeyes jerseys present. And those people be booing when Caitlin Clark get out the game. I'm just giving y'all information. True facts. True facts. They boo when Stephanie White takes Caitlin Clark out the game. They boo. And she the one that took herself out and went to go to the back and get, get worked on. She say, she tweets her back and she was coming back. She just went to the back to get her back work bars. So Raven Johnson was not a decision that was made on that Dallas Wing game. We got to see the Mercury slaughter my aces, y'all. Oh my goodness. I didn't know what. Listen, y'all, when I looked at this game and we were so much in the hype of seeing my aces come out and just do their thing, because I mean, Phoenix Mercury had to figure it out. I didn't know none of the players. But then when I got to start watching the game.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
I was like, what is going on? What happened? Wait, what was going on? I couldn't explain it. You know what I'm saying? The GOAT came out, she had 19 points, but I'm just saying, I ain't know what I couldn't explain it. And and the Aces was getting crushed. Didn't know what happened, what had transpired, but Kalia Copper said that this game, she wanted her get back. She wanted them to know that this year was not going to be a sweep year for her. That's what she said. You know, Kalia Copper said, salute, PG. Come on up in the building and hit the like button for me, man, if you would. Those of y'all that's watching, it's 126 people in here, y'all. Please, man, those of y'all that's watching, hit the like button, man, for me, please. And also share. Hey, Michael White, I mentioned your name. It was real good. You could get it on the playback. And what I said about you, you don't deserve for me to say it over again. I can only tell Michael White that I appreciate him once because he get carried away. Anyway, the Mercury set to surprise the doubters. In this game, I was convinced that the Aces didn't get the menu. The Aces didn't get the menu. Hey, brother Van, what's up, brother? The Aces didn't get the menu, get the memo. I mean, they was absolutely phenomenal in this game. I mean, the Mercury was doing their thing, and it didn't look like nobody could stop Alyssa Thomas. She had 20 points. She was 9 for 17 from the field, 6 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals. Alyssa Thomas was phenomenal, and she is a beautiful player of mine. I think y'all look at her hardcore physique and how, you know what I mean, she's a definitely bully ball player, you know, but she also got them handles, y'all. She could bring that ball, pass that ball. You know what I mean? She got a high IQ of where the ball needs to go and who she needs to throw an assist to. I mean, Alyssa Thomas is a very, very soft-spoken person. She's serious, y'all. She's a very soft-spoken person, and I really like her attitude about the game. She takes it all out. You know what I mean? Her father and the brothers play football, so you know that's why she's very aggressive. She's a bully ball player. She can actually, you know what I mean, you know, do her thing. You know what I'm saying? She can actually play with aggression. Mama June says, such a shame it's people like that who ruin the game for everyone else in the audience. Yes, also they showed Caitlin leaving with one of the known races, and to think ESPN wants us to take them seriously. Yeah, they was at that she was getting, you know what I mean, that beer, you know what I'm saying? She was getting that beer and partying and crashing out. Yeah, Mama June. Good subject though. Good. We gonna talk about a lot of that stuff. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't really, you know, I don't really put no faith in Caitlin Clark to say anything about these people and the fans that she has. I think Caitlin Clark just gonna go continue to play basketball and do her thing. Because y'all know she's not a media person in the first place. She knows she gonna stay what she is. She gonna say the right things. She gonna say the right things that need to be said, y'all. I'm just being honest with y'all. She gonna say the right things. I got my lemons in here, big girl. I got my lemons in here in my ginger root. I got the ginger root, y'all, up in the thermos. Let me put the top on because I don't want to knock it over. Anyway, Wnba shoot what she wanna, had 13 points. Wnba is another one. I don't like professionals. You know what's going on. You know what the referees are doing. You know certain players going to have a certain type of whistle. We all know this. This is the game of basketball. You've been playing the game for 30, 40 years, right? So the Wnba, you know how this game goes. And She another one that won't leave the referees alone. She every play, Wnba don't think she done something. Y'all got to see that last night. I'm gonna go over that, but y'all got to see that last night. You know what I'm saying? In the game last night, man. So Natasha Mack had 10 points. Jonna Nojic, I didn't know what they activated a player, man, and I didn't know that who this lady was, who this lady was. Jonna Nojic. I was like, who is this lady? She lightened the aces up, and Kennedy Carter couldn't guard her. I'm for real. Jackie Young was getting outgunned. Yeah, this lady here, Giovanna, she's definitely from overseas, played for Sabija or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Siberian. She's a Siberian player. You know, I don't know what the hell was going on, but she came in and lit the aces up. Kalia Copper had 13 points. She was she was 6 for 16 in this game. She was, you know what I mean? She was trying to really win this game, and you know, she was very assertive early on in the game. Kiana Williams is a good shooter. Keep your eyes on Kiana Williams because I like her. She did well in the win over the Aces. The GOAT had 19 points. Jackie Young had 12 points. Nalissa Smith had 11 points. And Kennedy Carter, Kane Carter, had 10 points in this game. That was a good game, y'all. I mean, I couldn't believe that they was getting their butt whooped like that, man. I was like, what the hell is going on? You know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. Oh, I gotta reload. They say reload. Okay. The Atlanta Dream. The Atlanta Dream played the Minnesota Lynx on a game 1. On a game. Don't start that stuff, ADP. They're gonna be thinking you serious. You saw I lost a lot of subscribers thinking that I love Courtney Vandersloot. Don't start that shit. I do not like Courtney Vandersloot at all. Y'all don't believe her. I'm being for real. They, you know what I mean? We ain't gonna talk about Courtney Vandersloot. We ain't talking about no Sluty with no booty, because Sluty with no booty didn't even play. So I ain't even got to my team yet. But anyway, here we go. Atlanta Dream versus the Minnesota Lynx. And we got to see our baby GOAT play the first WNBA game in an Atlanta Dream uniform. I'm just saying, she looked very, very good in an Atlanta Dream uniform. I mean, listen, she was smiling. She was happy. I mean, listen, I love that Angel Reese is on this team. Seriously, with the love that she has. Don't trust the organization. Don't trust the organization. You know, don't trust it. But trust that the girls that's on this organization and in this organization, like Nas Hillman and Ryan Howard, and you know what I mean, Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray, you know what I mean, Medina Olcott, Tahina Powell, and Brianna Jones. They got this girl back, Sika Cone. You know what I'm saying? They got this girl back. And these teammates on this team really love to play with Angel and really love to be around Angel. You could just see it. Y'all could see that they really love being around Angel. In this game, everybody kind of was off. I mean, it was a muddy up game. It was, I mean, you just saw, the dream was, I thought that the Minnesota Lynx was going to pull off a win, y'all. When I saw this game and I was watching this game, Olivia Magic Miles, y'all better listen. I can remember what I'm saying. And I want, every time I say Olivia Magic Miles, I want that person that I was on their show. Whenever they hear me say that, I want that person to always cringe. Because I told y'all that Olivia Miles was a phenomenal player. Cheryl Reese bagged me up. Olivia played well. Olivia Miles ran the offense. She found the people she needed to, and she was assertive herself and hitting those shots. Olivia Magic Miles stayed on cue for this game for Minnesota. I mean, really, she got the ball where she wanted to go. Listen, Olivia Miles showed up and showed out, along with Kayla McBride and Courtney Williams. I thought that they was gonna actually completely steal this game. I did, and I was getting worried. Everybody didn't play well on the Dream. I'm just saying, even though Alicia Gray came out with 24 points, she was 7 for 18, y'all. That's not real efficient. She was 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. You dig what I'm saying? She was 9 for 11 from the free throw line, but she was 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. So, as the game kept going on, they stayed in there, though, y'all. This is a team that do not give up. Like Angel said, she finally got with a team that's going to play all the way through the end. She said her first 2 years, she said her very first year, by the time they was down at a certain point in the clock, the team that she was on in the first Chicago Sky team, the first year, they would just give up. You know what I'm saying? They would give up in these type of games. She says she's glad that she's with people who don't give up and played the game all the way to the end of the last seconds of the game. And that's how she likes to play and remember how to play when she also won, in college. So Nas Hillman had 15 points. Ryan Howard had 15 points. Angel had a double-double. She had 11 points and 14 rebounds. Angel Reese, like I told y'all, it's not going to be a problem for Angel. And she said that I could have played better on the mic in the press conference afterwards, the post press. She said I could have played better. Everybody was kind of off, but me myself, I think I could have played better, but, the ending result, that's the one she liked. So Angel Reese, at the end of the game, y'all see the great block that she did? She saved the day where the Lynx, clearly that was a clean pass that Olivia Miles passed through all of those people. Did y'all see that? She dribbled the ball up and towards the free throw line. She shot that pass right across everybody. To the, to the player, and Angel Reese was just on point. She was just on point. That's right, 50 double-doubles. That's right, in 65 games. That's right. That's right, Brother Van. I put it up there so everybody could know. 50 double-doubles in 65 games. Angel Reese saves the Dream in a dramatic finish, with a hero block in this game. And it turned out the way we all wanted to see. We wanted to see the dub. We wanted to see a great, basketball game. And all the way through this game, the Minnesota Lynx had the lead. The Minnesota Lynx was definitely playing a game. Mama June said, I agree, Brother Claude. Angel is supportive by her teammates of Atlanta Dream. Unlike when she played for Chicago, congratulations on coming back from 19 points down. Yes. I mean, they fought all the way to the end, Mama June. They fought all the way. When you know that all your cylinders are not clicking, but you know you just got to keep going and work through it. You know, like when I'm hustling, I have a bad day, but towards the end of the day, I start clicking, you know, on those bad days. Some days are bad. Some days are very, very good. But on some days, you know what I mean? Me being an entrepreneur, you have those days that just not clicking. But Angel Reese said, man, we all stayed with it. We stayed in tune with each other. We kept influencing and encouraging one another. We kept talking to one another. Every time that we took a time out, we weren't yelling at each other. We were talking on each other about what's going on. We was talking to each other about how can we get better and what we need to do to edge ourselves up. And it worked out. And it worked out, y'all. This was a good game that was played by the Atlanta Dream. My baby goat, you know what I'm saying, got the dub. My baby goat got the dub. And I love that about her, that she was so happy. She was so happy, y'all. I'm just saying, great shout out to my baby Angel, and shout out to what, you know what I mean, transpired over the weekend. Yes, she says, I love the way Angel fell into Bree Jones' arms. She felt self and protected. Yes, Bree Jones gave her a big mama hug. Another all-star. I like it. I like it a lot. And they all chilling because Atlanta just got a different type of atmosphere than Chicago, y'all. You know, you just got to walk protected in Chicago. I mean, no matter if you're just a regular person, because this is a militarized city. You know what I mean? This is a militarized city. It said ADP Pro Cloud has 14 new best players and 6 new favorite teams. You damn right. I do. I like. See, Michael White, I told you. I can't help it that I like and love Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles, one of my babies. She one of my Notre Dame babies. Come on, y'all. Don't do that. Don't listen to Michael White, man. Don't listen. Don't listen. Michael White, don't come in here with your shenanigans. Yeah, don't be using ADP for that either. I got enough ADP talking about Saluti with no booty. Hey, y'all. What I do want to highlight, I want to highlight Camila Cardoso. Camila Cardoso, first game, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Y'all tell me. Because a lot of people was doubting Camila Cardoso's showing up and showing out even for this first game. I heard from a little bird that Camila Cardoso was not going to do well, and she cannot. You know what I'm saying? I know Dawn Staley spoke out of turn. She shouldn't have did that shit. Dawn, baby mama, should have shut the hell up, chat. Damn, made it bad. But one thing about this team, my team, the Chicago Sky got some baddies on the block, and they all can play ball. Bars. I said Chicago Sky got some baddies on the block, and they all can play ball. Bars, T. Camilla. Yeah, man. Look, I am happy that my Chicago Sky have won. Of course, we know that it was Portland Fire. It was an expansion team. But no more than what, you know what I mean, the Minnesota Lynx was. The Minnesota Lynx didn't have feet. The Minnesota Lynx lost Jessica Shepard, Alana Smith. You got what I'm saying? The Minnesota Lynx also lost Natisha Heidemann. So I appreciate the Minnesota Lynx put together a team that can compete with the Atlanta Dream, and the Atlanta Dream is picked to be number 1 through 3 type of team. I just appreciate the Minnesota Lynx looking like. I didn't expect that to happen, and I didn't expect that type of game out of the Minnesota Lynx. But listen, the thing is this. Camila Cardoso looks comfortable. Camila Cardoso and Skylar Diggins got a thing going on. I mean, they got hugs and stuff going on with them. And I think that, y'all, from what I've saw from this Chicago game, I think Kennedy, she reminded me of Kennedy Collar so much. I think that Skylar Diggins is really being a mama. I know she said I got my kids at home, but y'all got, if y'all saw this game and y'all really watched the game and saw what was transpiring on the sideline, Skylar Diggins was really mamaing. She was mamaing Camilla, making sure she was all right. If y'all, I don't know if y'all saw that, but Skylar Diggins was really taking care of the players on the sideline. She was really, really doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I like the way that Skylar Diggins was doing the thing. Now, T. Camilla, you say, bro, Claude, I'm not going to hold you. Jeff P was frigiding when the game was so close until the fourth quarter. He kept getting up and sitting down. I was laughing so hard. I was like, Jeff, sit the fuck down. Yeah. Well, he know his job is on the line. Forget about Jeff P. Y'all, I'm worried about Camilla. And I want Camila Cardoso to be in the right headspace because her friend has been traded. Y'all got to understand, those girls got close for the last 2.5 years. Those girls was in complete contact with each other. They talked to each other. They was, you know what I mean, FaceTiming each other. You know, everything that Angel was doing, Camilla was cheering her on and being there. She wanted Angel to speak for her, just like she's doing right now with Rakia Jackson, because Camilla is just a kind spirit, y'all. Camilla Cardoso is a very kind spirit, and she got her guard up. She not going for them reporters. She's another one. By her being an introvert, she don't like to talk to the reporters because she has a guard up, because they have been doing hit pieces, and she saw how they was going after, you know, Angel, and she like, man, y'all go after Angel. I know y'all will go after me because I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not Angel. I'm not in the media and doing all of that stuff. So she got her guard up. I would say this, but I'm grateful that Skylar Diggins made her happy and made her feel comfortable and getting her the ball. We see, actually, Camila Cardoso got a guard that can play this game, and she got guards, multiple of them, that was passing her the ball and making sure that she got the ball, y'all. I am glad that worked out, that she looked awesome. People was like, whoa, wait a minute now. Hold on. Camilla, wait a minute. Not only was she, you know what I mean, hitting her shots, because we know she great, she nice around the basket anyway. Camilla is nice around the basket. Everybody got to know and have to admit that Camila Cardoso always been nice around the basket. She just got injured both years in a row, you know what I'm saying? But Camila Cardoso looked nice around the basket anyway, but she was playing bully ball, y'all. Y'all wanted to see her bump bodies and knock some people, do the spin move. She did really good. So that's enough of my glazing. Y'all know I'm on glaze. Y'all know Camilla is one of my babies. So don't be mad at me because I'm a glaze my baby, because I'm really mindful about her headspace. I'm very insecure about her security. In Camila Cardoso feeling and finding herself. You know, Dawn Staley says she'll be fine. I believe she'll be fine, but we know that Camilla, you know what I mean? Camilla loved Angel, and miss her sister. We know that. You know what I mean? Wouldn't you? You would miss your sister too, as famous as Angel is, and then got to speak with that person all the time. But they say Camila Cardoso say they speak, if they're in communication every day. So that's a big thing for me. You know, go look at that on the presser where Camila Cardoso was talking about Angel on the off season. On how her and Angel, you know what I mean, she really loves to watch Angel and learn from Angel's aggressiveness on how to play, you know what I mean, play the game. But anyway, Gabrielle Jacquez, she looked good. She had 10 points. She was 3 for 7 from the field, 1 for 1 from the 3-point line, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Gabriella Jacquez is translating in this game. This first game, I got to see what I wanted to see with Gabriella. Right away, she started off. What's up, Terry? Yeah. What's going on, Terry? He says, brother, you should feel that way. And I know Camilla know the truth about Angel Reese. Yes. Just we gonna keep our prayers up for Camilla, y'all. And I want Camilla to be successful. She said, y'all, I just fell asleep at my desk. Hopefully none of y'all co-workers walk by. You better wake up, She Wins, on here acting up. You better wake up. Wake up, She Wins. You better get it together. You better wake up. She wins. She taking hours in the middle of the morning at the desk. You better wake up, girl. Gabrielle Jacquez, she looked good. I saw what I need to see from this rookie. I think that she gonna translate, y'all. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? It's Rickea Jackson had 19 points. She was 5 for 14 from the field, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line. She 8 for 10 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds. Gabrielle Jacquez had 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 block. Gabriella had 2 assists and 2 blocks in this game. Rickea Jackson is going to be an all-star this year. Rickea, I know you watched the show. They didn't already put you up on who I be. Yeah, I'm going at Jeff P. neck. And it's still fire Jeff P. for me. It's still fire Jeff P. for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. It's still fire Jeff P. for me. And I'm not going to get up off of that. My baby Camila Cardoso had 22 points. She was 8 for 15 from the field, 6 for 8 from the free throw line, 14 rebounds, chat, 1 assist, 1 block shot, y'all. She had 2 turnovers in this game. Skylar Diggins, she had 21 and 11, y'all. Skylar Diggins, hey, she say, I'm a 7-time All-Star. Are y'all kidding me? Are y'all praying for my demise? What I did to y'all? I ain't did nothing, but watch me give love to Camilla. Watch how I'm going to mother this game. I'm going to be the one that's going to be responsible in this room, and that's what she did. And she had 21 points, 8 for 12 from the field, 2 for 3 from the 3-point line, 3 for 5 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds, y'all. 11 rebounds. Y'all saw when Skylar had brought it in, she missed that layup. She grabbed the rebound and put it back. She had a rebound and put that boy back up because she was, man, listen, she went coast to coast with that boy and she was intentional to put that pressure on those guards. And then y'all got to see her do the mommy stage with the crowd because the crowd was so electric, y'all. Shout out to the Toronto crowd. They showed up and showed out. That was a sold out gymnasium in Portland. A sold out gymnasium in Portland to see the Chicago Sky and Portland play each other. They showed up and showed out and came and gave a standing ovation for the girls. You know what I mean? That was a really, really big thing. JC Sheldon had 13 points, 4 for 7 from the field. She played good defense, y'all. JC Sheldon looked good while she was out there getting her burn. She was out there for 34 minutes. She played the second most minutes in the game. Defense is the name of this game. Defense is the name of the way they playing, because Gabrielle Jacquez had 32 minutes. Skylar Diggins had 33 minutes. Camilla only played 25 minutes. Rikia Jackson had 36 minutes. She played the most out of all of the players. JC Sheldon was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Rachel Banham hit 1 3. Rachel Banham had 1 3, and it was a swish. It went all net. It was a pass to Camilla. Camilla passed it back to her. She went around the screen and shot that bitch and put it up. That was the only points that she had in this game. Okay. Oh my God. Rachel Banham, we want you on this team so you can score 10 points. I mean, 3 points. 3 points. I mean, 10 points. What's up, MSL? Oh, my God. Sydney Taylor and Aisha Kabali, they didn't score in this game. They also was active in this game, but they didn't score in this game. Elizabeth Williams is on minute management. So, you know, that's why the rest of them had to bear the brunt of the minutes. But Elizabeth Williams, when she was in, she was very assertive. She had 10 points. She was 4 for 5 from the field, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. You know what I mean? 1 rebound and 2 assists. So E-Wheel did E-Wheel things, and she had 1 block. On the other side of Portland Fire, they do have, you know what I mean, Katie Light, however y'all say it. What's her name? How y'all say it? Carla Light. She from overseas, an overseas player. She did show some grit. She was 3 for 11 from the field, though. You know what I'm saying? 1 for 5 from the free throw line. She was at the free throw line 12 times. Chad, she hit 11 free throws. She hit 11 free throws. She got 11 points from the free throw line. Lord have mercy. I don't know how this is going to work, y'all. We're going to see a lot of free throws. Y'all might as well get used to it. It's going to be a lot of free throws, y'all, in this season. So y'all don't get crazy. Bridget Carlton had 13 points, 4 for 10, and that was the only standout for Portland Fire. But I like the way the game was played. Both of my girls, the baddies, had the double-double. Skylar Diggins is taken care of. For my Camilla Cardoso family that's in the chat that support Camilla, you know, ADP and all them, Skylar Diggins was taking care of Camilla. And she did get hugs from Skylar on the sideline. So y'all got to go back and see that. She, you know what I mean, when they was playing and giving 5 to each other and showing some love. I think Mama Skylar got that, you know. I think Mama Skylar got it, you know what I mean, understand what was going on with the Chicago Sky. Because she can't be fooled, y'all. Yesterday, we going to go at it, and I'm going to just tell y'all, I was so glad, you know what I mean, that this game happened. I was live while this game was going on, y'all. I was live when this game was happening yesterday morning. Y'all know when I do my Warner show, I gotta go live, and this game was happening, man. And I was watching as I was, you know, actually running my mouth, as Big Girl would say. Big Girl, you better leave me alone. I was running my mouth, and this young lady here, I'm so proud of her. I am proud of this young lady. She is not scared for the moment, y'all. Big Folk, Fly J Johnson solo, the takeover. She was not scared of the moment. She had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, and 1 block in this game. I am glad that Big Foe has translated in the WNBA, and she having fun, y'all. She having fun. She looks so happy. She's there. She got a lot of fire coming, you know what I'm saying, coming around those, you know what I mean, those screens, and just putting the ball up freely at the three-point line. She got the ultimate green light that we see that Coach Rahm is letting her be her. It says, yeah, we got to win. It says Dominique got into foul trouble, but happy the other young talent stepped up, and that is what you want for the young and turn type of team. Yep, the young and turn, baby. I told y'all better not listen, y'all. Y'all don't sleep on Seattle either, man. These young and turn teams, they sleepers like Washington and Seattle. If they could put it together, they can. And don't sleep on Connecticut Suns. I ain't counting them out because Anisha Merrow showed up and showed out in this game. Anisha Merrow was giving them the business. I ain't even finna lie to you. Anisha Merrow was giving them the business. And I'm going to tell y'all, listen, Jordan Hirsch was back, but, you know, she's still trying to get back into her thing. But Dominique Malonga had only 6 points in this game. It was Fly J Johnson with 16 points. And then Natasha Heidemann, she finally showed up from the first game. She was very silent. Looked like Natasha Heidemann is fighting for a spot. She had 11 points. She was 5 for 10 from the field. Very efficient. Very efficient. 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Very efficient. But let's talk about it, y'all. Let's talk about Lexi Brown. 5 3-pointers. Lexi Brown showed up in this game. Lexi Brown was on a heater, and she said, "Shut up, bro, Claw. I heard you was talking that stuff about me having 0 points and hating on Angel and Duvall over there talking about I'm sleeping with people, man." Duvall's such a messy little minion. She said, "I wasn't sleeping with nobody, man, and I'm just coming to play basketball." What she say, MSL? Don't piss me off, MSL. It says, "How do you from Chicago and don't know how to pronounce Nisha the bet properly?" Her name Anisha Merrow. Don't be listen. First of all, I got a Chicago. They call her Anisha Merrow here. What you talking about? It's Chicago slang. You got that New York. Ain't nobody saying how you be saying the words with that New York twang that you got. Don't be talking about how I talk. You know I got country grammar. I got country grammar. I only went to the 3rd grade. But you know, I'm like Jesus. I'm learned but not lettered. Yeah, big girl, I'm gonna say my stuff. Listen, Jade Melbourne, I told y'all, she is tough. She lost a tooth in the first game. Did you call Duvall a midget? No, I say he messy. Duvall ain't no midget. Duvall very tall, y'all. He ain't no short dude. Duvall is a giant. Yeah, Duvall is a giant, y'all. I know he sounds like he's small. I know we be looking like we short or small. Me and Duvall, we not no short people. We ain't no short people, y'all. I'm being honest with you. So when you run up and you get done up by the Simply Ball dropping crew, and K-Sap ain't short either. We all over 6 feet. When you try to run up and get done up on the Simply Ball dropper, when you run up, and all you midgets that's in here in these podcasts, they gonna run up. They gonna run up and get done up. It ain't my fault. You run up, you come on, but you gonna limp back. I'm just saying, the Simply Ball dropping men, we all of us over 6 feet. All of us. Yep, you run up, you gonna get done up. K-Sap ain't short. Duvall ain't short either. You gonna get your ass beat. That's about it. Oh, let me get up. Okay. I'm a 56 and active. I ain't no 56 and able. I'm 56 and active. I'm a big dude, but I'm active. Anyway, oh my God. Mackenzie Holmes, Jay Melbourne, Zaya Cook. She was quiet and silent this day, but Zaya Cook is another one to watch. I think Zaya Cook is going to take that next step. Of course, I know Broclaw, she a baby Gamecock, and you be glazing them. But no, Zaya Cook can play. I told y'all, look what she did the last game. I think Zaya Cook is ready for that next step. She coming for your job, Natisha Heidemann. I'm just telling you straight up. You're going to be 6th man of the year again. You and Lexi Brown got to go down. It is for the youngins, for the youngin turn on Seattle Storm. Nisha Mero was the standout. She was out there doing her business, had 17 points. She was 7 for 15 from the field. She was 3 for 6 from the free throw line. She had 16 rebounds, a double-double. Nisha was out there eating. LSU stand up. LSU stand up. Y'all should be proud. You got big folks. Nisha Mero on the same court at the same time. I know the LSU people was happy and proud about both of those girls being on the court, and they showed up and showed out, and especially what you know what I'm saying, LSU produced, Kim Mulkey, and I just want to give a shout out. Kennedy Burke had 12 points, Diamond Miller had 13 points, and Brittany Grinder did Brittany Grinder things. She was 6 for 11. She was very efficient, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. The Riley old veteran is still playing this game. Y'all. The Mystics and the Liberty, that was a beatdown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it looked good in the middle of the game, towards the game, but then at a certain part of the game, I mean, listen. Marine Johannes is a killer. Marine Johannes is a killer. The New York Liberty is on something. They won 98-93. They beat the Washington Mystics. I mean, Marine Johannes and Stewie, I told y'all, Breonna Stewart started the first game with 31. This game, she had 23 points. She was 9 for 23, 1 for 4 from the field. Not a great efficient night, but she had 23 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, but she had 9. She was one short from a double-double. She had 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks. Stewie is in her bag. Stewie is in her bag. Y'all just got to suck it up. Stewie was in her bag over the weekend, and it's good to see. Pilot Esther had 18 points in this game, and Marine Johannes had 25 points. She was 8 for 15 from the field, 6 for 13 from the doggone three-point line, and 3 for 5 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 2 assists, 2 steals. I mean, New York looked dominant. They looked dominant. Yes, they did. Over on the other side, Kiki Efren had 20 points, y'all. Kiki had 12 rebounds. She had a double-double. And also, Sha'Carri Austin had a double-double. She had 16 points and 10 rebounds. Sha'Carri and Kiki is a well-oiled machine. They look so good with each other. That's something, Lauren Betts had 7 points. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought that Lauren Betts was going to start. I beg to differ. Sha'Carri Austin say, pay me my money, or I'm going to Toronto Tempo. And New York said, Washington Mystics said, okay, I'll get it to you. But you better play good. And I'm telling y'all that, listen, Sha'Carri Austin you could see how her game has elevated from the start of Unrivaled in the inaugural season to this year in the inaugural season. Listen, Sha'Carri Austin is really, has stepped it up, y'all. I will say that. It's a Bro Claude, I hate the Sky organization so much I refuse to watch their games. And I no longer follow them. Also, I'm not a fan of Rikia because of the shade she showed towards Angel. I don't know. I don't get into that, Mama June. They basketball players. I don't, everybody ain't supposed to like everybody. I don't believe that. Everybody, if we gonna mess around and get the NBA in the way it was now. I like the NBA the way it was before. Michael Jordan didn't talk to Isaiah Thomas. Larry Bird wasn't going over there, shaking Isaiah Thomas' hand, giving them hugs. When they do that, David Robinson and Patrick Ewing wasn't hugged up with each other. No, when they on different teams, I don't care. I don't care if they don't like each other. I want that. I like that competition. I'm just honest with you. I don't want no soft ass league that everybody, let's take pictures. Let's share each other jerseys. I don't want to see you sharing no damn jerseys. I want to see you playing the game. No, just like Caitlin Clark. I don't want them hugging up with Caitlin Clark. I don't want them hugging up with one another on that type of stuff. You ain't supposed to, You supposed to like the players, Mama June, that you like, and you stick with that. That's okay. You supposed to do that, baby. That's your prerogative. And first of all, you paved the way to do whatever you want to, Mama. Now, don't let nobody tell you doing something wrong. You ain't got to like Rikia. But Mama, I like her. I like Rikia though. Mama, she fine, Mama. Mama, she fine, Mama. She a baddie. I ain't gonna lie, Mom. I know you like, goddamn, my son. He up here. Ooh. Oh my goodness. He say me too. I'm sorry, mama. Your son's like, hey, we like Rakia. What's up, Jeff Blaze, my man? What's going on? It says Big Fo said she laid. Say BG gave BG the sauce. Big Fo gave BG the sauce. Oh yeah, she did that. She definitely did that. Thank you, Jeff Blaze, for supporting for the $2 super chat. I appreciate your donation, man. I really do appreciate that. Hey, baby. Hey. How my beautiful wife had a great weekend, y'all. She had a birthday party. I don't know if she made it through the party. I don't know if she knew that she was at a party. I don't know if she knew she. Hey, big girl. I don't know if your sister knew that she was at a party at a certain point of the party. I'm just saying, big girl. When you get, I'm gonna send you these pictures, big girl. I'm gonna send you the pictures.
Everybody was having a good time.
You know, she say, tell honey I sent her package.
Oh, you sent me a package?
She say, yeah. She say, tell honey.
Oh, thank you. I can't wait. I can't wait. Thank you.
Yeah, so you know, we had a fun weekend over the weekend. You know, honey birthday, she made the big 50. So shout out to my wife. She made the big 50. But she fine as wine, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. My wife is pretty. Y'all, I mean, you know what I mean? Who couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, my mama and my daddy like my wife. But when they was living, my mama and my daddy. Look at that. My wife, fine, boy. And that was this. I think this picture was baby. This baby was baby 4. This was the 4th baby. Yeah, that was Satori. That was Satora right there. Yeah, my wife fine, boy. Thank God that I look good like my mama. Shut up, big girl. Hey, shout out to the mamas, y'all. Happy Mama's Day. Happy Mama's Day, y'all. Y'all, I'm blessed with a beautiful wife, a great wife. ADP say, hey, honey. He say, hey, honey, can we replace you with Gummy? ADP, first of all, you don't want to replace me anyway because you love me. Yep, you love me. Say your package should arrive today. Okay, big girl, I appreciate it. Michael White, thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. My wife is a beautiful, beautiful spirit, y'all. Even though she mean, like big girl is a hater, ADP a hater, Keisha a hater, Tony a hater. You know what I'm saying? All 3 of them is haters. That's why I got Mama June and Sister Donna Cox to love me the way it is, because I needed some love, because my little sisters is all haters. Keisha especially. I know Keisha back here hate watching. Keisha, I know you in the building and you hate watching, so I don't care. I love you anyway. It says definitely agree. I appreciate y'all, man. We got one more to go. We got one more game to go. 2 more games. The Aces showed up, showed out. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the Aces? It's a see, I'm telling her. She wins. You always telling you little snitch. You always telling my baby needs to be snitching. Damn, stop snitching. You always be. She wins. Don't be a little baby snitch. Damn. Stop it. Always telling. Like my niece, y'all know my niece, my siblings real older. So my oldest niece is 53. Yeah, my oldest niece is 53. And she used to be snitching. God, I'm telling. You telling what? I'm telling. Mom, I'm telling. I'm telling grandma. What? Yo, straight up, my other niece, my sister Sherry daughter is 46. So I got some older nieces. You know what I mean? Because I had older siblings. And my nieces used to be snitching. Damn. Stop snitching, she wins. With your snitching hands. I come from a big family too. I used to be as Las Vegas Aces. They are picked to go back to back. Will they return? Will they return, chat? I couldn't tell from that beatdown they got from the Phoenix Mercury, the very first game. But in this game, they showed total dominance, 105-78. They whooped on Kelsey Plum head. We got to see Goat again, had 19 points once again, back-to-back, 7 for 14, 5 for 6 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Nalissa Smith had 12 points. I do like how Nalissa Smith is playing with these chicks. I like the way Nalissa Smith is playing ball, y'all. Y'all got to give it up to Nalissa Smith. This was a good trade. This was a good trade. It's saying with the blessings you got, like there's a chance Ludi might actually grow a booty. Michael White, can I make it through the show? Michael. My chat is diabolical, y'all. I love my dang on chat. Y'all are some beautiful people, man. Seriously, man. I thank God that I got, favor. Now listen, I thank God that I got favor with y'all. Really do. I thank the Almighty God that I have favor with you guys. I really do. Some people be giving me the business on the back burner, you know what I mean, on the comments, but for as y'all, my chat, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for having my back, man. I ain't trying to be so sentimental, but I got some, you know what I mean, the subscribers to this channel are some beautiful people. Hey, my beautiful sister Felicia, how you doing, my lady? I love you. Asia Wilson had 19 points. Jackie Young, the gun, had 20 points. She was very efficient in this game, 8 for 12 in this game. Chelsea Gray, Boo Scoot had 6 for 10, 4 for 5 from the three-point line. She was shooting that ball, y'all. They was not playing with they was not playing with Plum Dog. They was letting Plum Dog know what's happening. And y'all want to know what I think? Kennedy Carter can't guard up 22 points. With Kennedy Carter showed up, showed out. She was 9 for 13 from the field, 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 3 for 5. Kennedy Carter looks so good, y'all. I'm so glad that this baby is playing basketball. I'm so glad that she playing basketball. On the other side, NECA and De'Erica and Kelsey, Ray Burrell, all of them, it didn't really turn out that way. They only had 3 people in double figures. It was De'Erica Hamby had 12, NECA Agumake had 19, and Kelsey Plum had 27. She was 10 for 18 from the field, 4 for 8 from the three-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Kelsey Plum Dog is a killer. I love Plum Dog. You know what I mean? I really do. But she, you know what I mean? She, couldn't edge out the Aces yesterday. And it kind of got a little chippy too, y'all. It kind of got a little chippy. I mean, if y'all watch the game, it kind of got a little chippy with the girls. No, straight up. It was a little chippy out here. It was a little chippy. Last game, y'all. Last game, we got to see the Valkyries put belt to ass. I'm tired of the Valkyries put belt to. I mean, this weekend was a good weekend for the Valkyries. Golden State showed up and gave us 2 shows. Golden State came out, beat the Storm, and then next they beat the Mercury. It looked very, very good, you guys. I'ma just tell y'all straight up. Janelle Saloon is a superstar. She's a French player. She's very, very, very good. She's very feisty. She can shoot the hell out of the ball. She got a high IQ. She moves off of screens like nothing. She just run. Says about 3:15. Okay, big girl, I'm gonna let her know to be looking out for that package. Okay, baby. I thank you and I love you for always holding me down for sure. Big girl, y'all want. Hey, my L Boogie. Hey, my baby. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, L Boogie Boogie. Janelle Shalom was a definite piece of art on the arc yesterday, taking those crazy shots, knocking them down. Kayla Thornton did Kayla Thornton things. Gabby Williams was exciting. She didn't have a good game the first game. She only scored 7 points. But in this game, Gabby Williams' defense and offense was clicking on all cylinders. I mean, Gabby was 7 for 13, and Kayla Thornton was 8 for 14. This is a dark horse, y'all. This is a dark horse. This team is a dark horse. I don't care what nobody's saying. From the last 2 games that I just saw, I know y'all saying, damn, bro, Claude, can they get to 10 to 12, 15 games before you say? I'm just saying from what I seen, they didn't start it off where they left off last year. They didn't start, I mean, seriously, when you got to consider the Phoenix Mercury just beat the hell out of the Aces. They blew the Aces off the court. And the Mercury came. Alyssa Thomas looked like she was frustrated all game long. Did y'all see this last game last night? I watched it to the end. Alyssa Thomas looked like she was frustrated. You had Dewana Bonner shoot what she wanna, complaining to the refs the whole game. She done slapped the hell out of a girl. She got a flagrant foul doing that. I thought she was going to get a second flagrant foul. They was playing out of frustration. Kalia Copper, they was playing out of frustration. They knew that at a certain point in the 4th quarter, they was not going to come back in this game. They was not going to come back in this game. I'm just saying, let me see. Letitia Amir, she showed up and showed out. Letitia Amir is another one of my babies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know I love Letitia Amir. She came through with the Valkyries, and she got an opportunity. And I think, that Letitia Amir, with the South Carolina background that she has, is really, really now having the opportunity to say, hey, I'm worth something. That Don Staley product is all over the W. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. That Don Staley product Sanaa Fagan over there on LA. Sanaa Fagan ain't off the team. They could have clearly waived Sanaa Fagan if they didn't think that she was worth keeping. Sanaa Fagan is on that team over there on LA. The Dawn Staley effect is real, y'all. I'm just saying it's a real thing. And I love it. Shout out to Dawn Staley. But here I go again. I have to tell y'all, Janelle Shalhoub shoots the hell out of this ball. Damn. I really like this player. I didn't see it coming, Chet. She is a good player, Kelly. You know, Kalia Copper was 4 for 15 last night. Jonah Nojic she had 16 points. She was 5 for 6. Natasha Mack had 11. She was 4 for 5. Alyssa Thomas had 19 points. She was the leading scorer. She was 5 for 9. And DeWanna Bonner only scored 5 points. They can't win games like this against the Valkyries with that type of activity. They just can't win. I'm just saying I don't see it happening with that type of situation going on. More. Y'all, I'll be right back after these messages. Hey, everybody. My name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand. Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America because, of course, we make ours and crafted, handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're going to ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com and put your order in now. Thank you. And I appreciate everyone who supports.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Let the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about.
Yeah, y'all. I wanted to wake up. She wins. You better wake up. She wins. Sitting at work sleeping. What you think you supposed to be doing? So, y'all, that's my talk about what on over the weekend. What a great weekend it was. It was a good basketball weekend, chat. So as we get into the week 1 of the WNBA, week 1 has started. And we going to see some onslaughts of games. Ain't no games tonight. Tomorrow, it will be the Dream against the Wings. That's must-see TV. We going to have that on the Players Club. Also, after that game, the Lynx and the Mercury play. So we get to watch the Lynx and the Mercury. We not staying up for that New York and Portland Fire game because we know that New York go win. We already know New York is playing bully ball. Listen, y'all took Stewie out of the MVP conversation, and Stewie don't like that. Stewie say, I beg to differ. Oh, y'all really gonna take me out of the conversation? She had 31 and 27, 23 this weekend. She ain't playing with y'all. Double doubles. I'm just saying, Stewie is not playing with y'all. She heard what y'all was saying in the chat, right? The last 2 games, she didn't outscore the GOAT. And I'm just saying, and out-rebounded her. Over the weekend, she didn't outscore the GOAT. I'm just saying. Brianna Stewart say, y'all keep playing with me. I'm going to show y'all some. Hold my beer. She say, y'all think I'm satisfied? No, I ain't satisfied. So listen, y'all, we got a good game coming up tomorrow. The Atlanta Dream be there at the Players Club. Me, Keisha, and Duval will probably be up there. You know what I mean? He gonna be on silent or whatever, and then come back and comment about what's going on in the game. But I'm here for all other shenanigans that goes on. Shout out to a good and big weekend for Angel Reese, you know what I'm saying, and saving the day. So I gotta just put that on, on blast. Shout out to Camila Cardoso. Both of the Twin Towers had great okay. The recap of the show was that I went over all of the activities in every one of the games that was played over the weekend, and I also was talking about who shined, who was the shining star of the weekend, and it definitely was Brianna Stewart to me. It was Brianna Stewart, hands down, was the one who shined over the weekend. Over the week. What'd you say, baby? Say that Pow Gray and Reese trifecta was absolute cinema. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. She definitely, you know what I mean? I already talked about my baby goat. Already I can't have a show without talking about my baby goat. My baby goat showed up and showed out, sister. That's what I did on my baby goat. You just missed it. You got to get it on the playback. You just missed it. 11 points, 14 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. So that's what I covered on the baby goat. Yeah, the baby goat is definitely it says KL, it was Bro Claw Glaze Fest. I'm a glaze. I don't care. I be glazing. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna glaze. I'm gonna glaze my baby goat. I'm a glazer. I don't care. This is an Angel Reese channel. Y'all need to just get over it. This channel was raised off of Angel Reese being bullied, and we wasn't having it over here. I'm just saying. Anyway, y'all, I would say in week 1, Stewie was the biggest winner out of everybody. She looked good. She looked assertive. She's healthy. So let's see how it goes. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I glazed. Oh no, I glazed Camila Cardoso too. You want to see my glaze? L. You want to see my glaze, L? Oh, I'm the twin. Listen, the skyscrapers is the skyscrapers. They still talk and love one another. I'm gonna glaze my Camila. I don't care what nobody say, because Camila was protected. Y'all saw hugs and kisses, of course. Hugs from Skylar with Camila. Camila feels safe as long as Skylar is there. Skylar ain't letting nothing happen to this baby. She say, I got you. Even in on when they was so you'll know, Skylar told you just gotta go back and look at the game. Skylar, when Camila and Skylar was over there on the bench, she was like, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I got you. So Camila Cardoso is safe. The Chicago double baddies was on full effect. You know what I'm saying? Camila Cardoso, Skylar Diggins had 12 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Camila Cardoso had 15 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 block. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. I'm going to represent women's basketball at its finest. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I gotta represent, because my baby Camila Cardoso is a kind spirit. She's a good sweetheart and a good girl. I'm gonna be here to make sure that she is treated properly. I'm gonna make sure that my baby is treated properly. And Angel want her to be treated properly too, because Angel is a good person. And she love her skyscraper anyway. Anyway, y'all can watch whoever y'all want to watch. I'm gonna watch everything because I love basketball. Y'all can watch everything. Like I told Mama June, you see, like, I don't like Ricky. I like Ricky too, because she fine. Okay, L, not too much. Okay, I'm finna get up off here because L come in. L come and bring you some that other type of energy. I'm just saying, I like Rikia too. I love y'all. Hey, y'all, look. I'ma just say that basketball is back. The WNBA is back. We are in full effect. Come to the channel and support the channel, y'all. Love my chat. Love my people. My family is in the chat. So, you know, by us being family, we all listen. We all make the world go round, and we are definitely in a great space for the WNBA. We had a great discussion. Look at the playback of last night. We had a open panel. Those that are you that's members of the channel, go, you know what I mean, go check out the session we had last night, man. Listen, man, it was a really, really good session last night late. And we got to, you know, we have to have talks like that. It was really, really last night, the talk was very counseling. MSL cooked last night, y'all. MSL cooked. He cooked last night. I mean, seriously, he was putting it up, chopping it up, putting it on the grill. MSL, shout out to MSL. MDT, Indiana Fever. I had him on the panel last night. MDT is an Indiana Fever fan. Not so much of a Caitlin Clark fan, but he loved the way his Indiana Fever has been built organically. So he don't get stuck on one player. He was on the panel. He gave good, and he also an Angel Reese fan too, though. So that's a good thing. But he, you know, he came and watched women's basketball because of Caitlin Clark. It says, you know what I mean? It say, what's the name of that show, brother? I'll watch it. The show I did last night was called Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark what? Caitlin Clark who? Angel Reese by popular demand. So that's the show I did last night. Yeah, the show I did last night. Let me see if I have it here, L, so you can see it. It looked like this. Let me see if I got the thumbnail. Look like this. Yeah, that's the show I did last night. The real versus the make-believe, the battle of the star power. Who's real and who is make-believe? So y'all go check it out. Oh, you just finished? Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yep. I appreciate it, Sister Felicia. That was really, really good, right, Sister Felicia? We had a great conversation. We had a great conversation last night. T. Camilla was in the building last night. Yeah, she wins, little hater. Yeah, it was a really, really good conversation, y'all. Go over and watch the what we did last night on Members Only last night. It was a great yeah, Brooklyn talk so slow. Big girl was in the building. They say MSL need to stop watching. Stop watching Brooklyn. That she said MSL need to stop watch because he be talking so damn long. Yeah. And Brooklyn need to speed up talking. he talked too slow. MSL was bullying Brooklyn because he talks. Just spit it out already. Big girl, you diabolical. Don't be starting off my day. Yeah, it was a really, really good conversation though. But MSL was hibachi style though. He knows a lot. That brother is an intelligent brother. He knows a lot of things. He mentioned some things, L, what me and you know privately that be going on in the league and all that stuff. MSL on point with that stuff. I ain't gonna even lie, y'all. Even though, he be biased too. You can't be, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this real good. My cousin is a, y'all go check out Kwabena Nixon. He's an author. He's got one of the top books that's being out right now. Go check out Kwabena Nixon. He's my first cousin, my brother actually. He's my brother. He's my mother nephew. His mother and my mother were sisters, but we was raised as brothers. We raised in the same bed and everything. We was just particularly. He's a great author, and he talks about how hurt people. When someone is hurt, the hurt people, hurting people, and how our life testimony and all of that type of stuff. And he talks to the people like me that were hurt and give counsel. He says, you got to be careful when you're hurt and when you're hurting and when someone hurts you or disappoints you. He says sometimes that could bring the worst out of you, and you have to watch and check your feelings. You have to watch and you understand that, it could be somebody else that don't even deserve it, deserve your, the outlash or the backlash about, who hurt you, but they get the repercussions of because you were disappointed or hurt in your lifetime. You unintentionally, not intentionally hurt others, but you unintentionally hurt other people. So shout out to my brother Kwabena Nixon. Y'all go over there, support his book, support my brother's book. He's a very intelligent human being. He was an old man when we were growing up. He used to have the old man sensibility. I just had the spidey sense. He had old man sense and kept us out of a lot of stuff. So I would say today is done. We 2 hours on the board. I love y'all so much. He's a big girl. Why I keep keeping you up too late? We broke Cloud night shows. That be you, MSL, going at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll be like, I'm trying to get up off of here. MSL, no, wait, bro, Cloud, shut up. Let me run this show. I'll be like, but MSL, can we get out? He be like, shut up, bro, Cloud. Let me run this show. I love y'all, man. Listen, turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Listen, y'all. If you join this channel, you'll be a part of this family, the Steady Serv'n family. You can get you a t-shirt like this, a gingerbread man that you see on the wall, a bread maker shirt that you see on the wall. AC Chi-Town Calvin, I got to get your color of what type of shirt you want, but you'll have your shirt in the mail. And those of y'all that want the gingerbread girl shirts, you know what I mean? I got those ready, hot off the presses. You know what I mean? Just let me know. Hit me in the DM, and hey, I got you faded. I appreciate it so much, y'all. Listen, if you share this, man, share this, please, to people who haven't heard of me. Share this to the people. I'm asking for my family that's here in the chat and on Twitter, X, and everywhere. Y'all put the people up on me. Help your boy grow. I promise y'all, I ain't changing because y'all know my foundation is strong. Y'all already know what type of brother and player I am. Listen, I want to make sure that Angel Reese is known and loved all over the world. I want people to know that this channel right here was started because Angel Reese was bullied on. And I want you guys to, with the compassion in your heart, to share this with people who haven't even watched it before. Share it. See, let them pick and choose. Like and subscribe to the channel and be a member. Y'all, I love y'all with all my heart, and the people that's out here that supports me. You didn't have to subscribe. You didn't have to push the button, but you did. And you showed me, hey, I'm somebody to listen to, and it makes me feel so good, man. And, you know, I know I be getting gummied out. You know, I'm a little softy, sometimes, but I just want to just give gratitude and gratefulness to each and every last one of y'all. So, as always, I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you've done, and I thank you for what you will do. Good show, everybody. Good show, everybody. I leave as I came with another banger. What a great opportunity to come to my family members on this show. Love y'all, and I appreciate y'all, man, so much.
I'm the king of the world.
You about to witness something that's coming out the heart of the ghetto. Look at me now, mama. I'm doing this for you.